Now this essentially shows the last transaction. Was it a sell or a buy, long or a short? Now this is a little tricky because it might say short when it just closed the position, not necessarily shorting it. But in my mind, if you're not in position, you're short. So I just put it as short. And then if the last transaction was a buy, it could be the same thing. It could be like the bot was in a short and then it longed, which could be a close. But I have it as long for now. I'm trying to think of a way to figure that out so it won't, maybe it'll say neutral or something. That'd be kind of interesting. If you do have any comments on that, let me know below. It's always helpful to hear your input. And then we're just gonna return some stuff and print something just so we can see how this works. And then I'm gonna try to run it. Now I might have to tweak some things to get this to run, but we'll see. Essentially I'm printing, hey, this is the symbol, this is the side, this is the entry price, this is the sharp, this is the transactions, this is the starting value, this is the final value, this is the ROI. And then I just print out the symbol just because it switches symbols. As you'll see in a minute, I do this across 3 different symbols because I kind of want an overall market strategy. Something that's gonna look at the whole market and decide if we want to be in or out. So now I have to go ahead and build out some of the time frames that I want. So what time frames do we want to test this on? Is the question. And I think what we want to do here is times, and I actually have this code, so let's get the time frames. We'll call it times. We're gonna do 1 day, we're gonna do 6 hours, we're gonna do 1 hour, we're gonna do 15 minutes. And the weeks back, 2 weeks. Now we might not use that because we're gonna use the start date. As you saw up here, I'm actually passing in a start date. Where is it? Right here. And this pretty much starts the back test whenever this start date is. So this start date is 6/1. And what is that? That's like a few months ago now. So that's good. And then that's kind of the first steps here in order to make this backtest run. And then we're essentially just gonna let it loop here. Let's say for sim in symbols, for tiempo, just a random word, means time, times, print that, and then print f, oops. Let's put symbol in there. And let's put tiempo in there. Let's put weeks in there. And weeks. Run backtest. And then we'll place in the backtest name. So we'll put the name right there. And then we'll put the symbol here. And then we'll put the tiempo here. And the weeks here. Excuse me. Tiempo, weeks, and then true. And now we just need to figure out the name of this backtest. So what is the name of this backtest? So we have that here. Okay. So I found the name of the backtest. So we'll just go back to that file, to our bot. And essentially I'm gonna pass in that name. So I named it Yaya. And let's see if this works. I mean, it might not work because I was using it on a different computer, but we're gonna have to make some tweaks probably. That's fine. Okay, so no NumPy array. where is the air backtest? 130. Okay, so it's run from here. And daily backtest bought 48 in run backtest. See what's going on up here at 48. Okay, so that's where it's running the backtest. And then Cerebro, Metabase. See where the actual error is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop off video here real quick, and if you want to see the second part of this backtest is really good, and we're gonna turn it into a bot. So if you want to see that, just tap the like button and say part 2 below, and I will just finish up this part 2, or I'll finish up this bug and then jump into part 2 with you here in just a second. So tap that like button. If you want all the code, it's already done. It's in the bootcamp. There's a link for that below. You also get access to our Discord, which is full of algo traders. So it's just like, I'm trying to build the best community in the world for algo trading and algo traders. So yeah, it's free to join the Discord. So just click the link below, and I'll see you there. What is going on in this video?